Okay, so before we start, just a quick disclaimer. I am not insinuating that dropping out of school is a good idea. I'm just sharing my experience and do not encourage anyone to do the same whatsoever. Thank you. For my first video, I'm going to be talking about something very important that I've done with my life. I decided to get out of school because I was just not having the right experiences for school. Like, I wasn't feeling that I was getting enough from it. I went to an early college high school, which I got out from because I was moving out of my parents' house. And I moved in with my aunt, and I started going to a regular high school. And right away, I started having problems with teachers not wanting to comply with a regular lesson plans because they were worried that people in extracurricular activities would miss out. So I decided to ask my guidance counselor if I could have any extra classes or any tutoring. And she looked at my grades and she read over my GPA. She read over how I was doing in my classes, and she decided that tutoring was not going to be necessary for me. So since I wanted to graduate early, I asked her if I could take any classes during the summer. But then she told me that the district that I was going to didn't allow any summer classes if they weren't necessary. That summer classes were only if you were failing in classes while you were going to school, or if you wanted to take any extra courses that weren't available during school. So I decided to talk to a couple of the members of my family, my cousins, and one of them, who is a nurse. She told me that she had dropped out of high school too, but she went to this organization that helped her out with her normal academics. They helped her get her GED, and they also helped her study in her medical assistant career path, and it was all free, and it sounded great because I could finish that in a couple of months. So I decided to go in, and after a couple of weeks in, I had a major panic attack. I had a very severe depressive episode, which landed me in a mental hospital. And after I got out, I tried to go back into the program, but they told me that I couldn't until I had a couple of follow-ups with therapists and psychiatrists, and I had taken my medication for anxiety and depression for at least a couple of months before I could go back in. And even so, even after the follow-ups, I would still need to get another follow-up with a therapist at the program since it was a government facility. I would also have to have um, I would have also have to start the program all over again from the beginning, and I wasn't about to do that. So I decided to just get out. I looked into how to get my GED, and I decided that it wasn't that expensive. I mean, I already had a job with my uncle, and I could get enough money to pay for all that in a couple of months. Maybe in 1 year, I would get enough money to be able to pay for all my GED tests. And I knew I would pass them because we took some tests at the program that were kind of like the GED tests, and I passed them all. I had really good grade. I had really good grades in all of the tests, so I was sure that I could pass the GED tests. After a while, I had a major falling out with my family, and I decided to move in with my boyfriend. And that's basically me right now. I am living with my boyfriend. I've been living here for at least a month, and it's been great. We got a puppy. His name is Peanut. I'm raising a peanut, and well, yeah. Right now, all I'm doing is basically just staying home, cleaning, cooking. But I am trying to get a job. I've put in some applications to many jobs, and I've gotten a lot of calls back, but they all say the same thing, that I'm still 17 and there's a lot of equipment there that I can handle, or that I don't meet the age requirement for the job, so I'm basically stuck without a job. Um, but overall, like, the experience for me, it's been pretty good. without the going to school. I have very few things to stress about, other than not being able to work. I also have a lot of free time to do whatever I want when I'm not cleaning or cooking for myself or my boyfriend. I also had time to open my third eye. I had a lot of time to meditate within the hospital and here. I also got the time to expand my knowledge on my craft, and for me it's not all relaxation, but I do relax a lot. I always start off my day with a cup of tea or coffee, and in my kitchen there's this really nice window with a view of trees, so it's just really relaxing. Sometimes I do, go out with my boyfriend and his friends. Like every month we go and see a movie, whichever movie's out that looks good. So I think I'm gonna start doing like reviews on whatever movies I watch each month. I'll try to upload videos as frequent as I can. There's a lot of editing issues that I've had. Like this video is the second version of this video that I've made. The first one didn't sound very good. The audio was kind of off and it was just really gross. And my puppy's biting my finger. So I guess that's it. Thank you guys for watching. There's a lot more videos that are gonna come. You can comment whatever else you would want to watch. I wanted to start videos where I give you guys advice on anything you want advice on. I also wanted to start doing tutorials and also expand more about what my life has been since I moved out of my parents. Basically expanding on the experience that I'm gaining in real time. So, thank you guys for watching. Leave a like, subscribe, spread the word. It's all gonna be great. Let's have fun together. Thank you.